All right, let's do the DS. We'll do the division series here. Obviously, it's best of five. Let's go back here. We'll look at the playoff tree. We're in it as the Rockies. Year is 2003. This is our second time as a franchise making the playoffs. We'll go over that in a minute, but let's go to playoff tree here. So we got Royals, White Sox, Yankees, Mariners. Mariners, I believe, were the best team in the AL record-wise this year. I know the Braves were in the NL. Braves versus St. Louis, who's the wild card, and of course us, Rockies and Stros. Oh yeah, I don't think it could have been, couldn't have been. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was Chicago White Sox. That's right. Couldn't have been Seattle because of who they were playing. And then we got White Sox playing the Royals, who are the wild card team. So White Sox coming in with getting 104 wins. That's impressive. Braves at a very impressive 111. They got their normal studly team here. Andrew Jones, David, a lot of old guys though. I was looking at their squad. I mean, Jones is young still, mid 20s. You know, both Joneses. Chipper is already 31, but David Justice 37. Hoyley's 38, Robin Ventura 36, John Burkett 38, John Smoltz 36. So all those guys could be gone next year. Who knows? But Braves still looking like a real good organization in this game. They got a pretty decent minor league team as well, or minor league organization. Let's go to our team history. So back in 1998, we won the division, finished first there in the division. Won six more games than the theorem, the equation had us at. This year we only won one more. That's not the same as the preseason predictions. That's just kind of like, I don't know, the whatever equation they have that in real life too, like what game you should have won or whatever, via all the data and statistics. So in '98 we won it and then lost first round. Did we get swept? I can't remember. Let's go to playoff history. We'll go back to 1998. If we didn't get swept, yeah, we got swept. I was gonna say if we didn't, it definitely wasn't in five. So it was either in three or four. It was in three, the dang Giants. Now this year we are playing. So here's last year. Cardinals won it last year, beat the Tigers. Now this year, let's move on. We'll get ready for the playoffs. We're playing the Astros. We did play them in a series not too long ago, and swept them. Swept them in a 3-game series. Final game was 9-0. So we really took it to them. I'm sure they're going to be itching at the bit to play us again. But hopefully we got a lot of confidence. So my manager that I have hired, he kind of took over. I have that option checked where they can decide if they want to be in charge of the lineups and whatever. But then I play it out anyway, so I set the lineup. So anyway, I got to just change a few of these around. Here's what our lineup has been. Not gonna change it because why do that if it ain't broke? We're gonna put Erstad in. He'll hit fifth. Dar, Figgins, and Lugo and Uribe are kind of back and forth. Uribe with a little bit higher of an OPS, and he plays a good short. So I think we're going to start with him, but we could go to Lugo if Uribe gets cold. Lugo pretty good defensively, real good at second base, and pretty good at short. So here we go. We're going to go with Mike Sape, starting him. He's our number one guy. We're going up against Ben Sheets, 25 years old. Came to Houston last year from Milwaukee. I don't know if that was in a trade. I think it was maybe a signing. It says he signed through 2006. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Can we go to history? Here we go. So let's keep looking down here. Signed a 4-year contract with the Brewers in '02. So he must have been hitting arbitration, or maybe they just got him on a pretty good deal, pretty big money deal. and then was traded. So looks like for three other guys. I don't know if I can click on them. I can, but I can't hover over them. Yeah, some younger prospects. Okay, without further ado, let's get rolling here at Houston for the first two, and then we go back home. So I like to sim it out till runners in scoring position. So we'll go through it kind of quick, but obviously want to take our time too because it's important games here. So here we go on the road. Already guys in scoring position, second and third, nobody out for Petrick. Struck out. Here's Todd. Sack fly to center. Gets the run in, 2 outs. Guy on second. Darren Erstad ground out. So we get 1 out of it. And they got guys on the corners now in the first with 1 out. Lance Berkman up, base hit to tie it. Here's Richard Hidalgo. Lined out. Here's Blauser. Fly out to right. So we're tied at 1. We got 6, 7, 8. We're going to go one at a time in case we get to the pitcher spot. We'll bunt, possibly, but we got ground out, ground out, ground out. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down for them. Here we go, top 3, leading off with the pitcher spot. And we got 1 out. That was safe, but guys on first and second. So top of the order, really doing well. Here's Petrick again. Double play. So inning killer there. There at the top of the order here, bottom of the third, 3 up, 3 down. Good job, safe. Here we go, top 4. Runners on first and second, 1 out. We're getting a lot of guys on. Here's Figgins. Nice diving play out there, it looked like, to left. So that's a 2nd out. And Uribe blooping 1 in. We're going to send him. This is our chance to score, and we do. So we take the lead in the 4th. Here's Safe back up. 2 outs, grounds out. All right, so we're up 2-1. They're at the heart of their order, 4, 5, 6. Berkman leading off for them. They got Hidalgo on second, 1 out. Blauser hit by pitch. Here's Phil Nevin. Walked him. Let's do a mound visit. It's only the 4th. Said he's feeling good. Here's Bobby Abreu pinch hitting with the bases loaded. Ground out. We got the out at second. They score the run. Here's Ben Sheets. Lifts it in the outfield, but we catch it. So interesting pinch hit there. Now they got Frank Catalanato in the 8th spot, and we're at the top of the order in the 5th here. Nothing doing for us. They got 2 outs. Hidalgo up, bloops it into right, and they score the run to take the lead. Here's Blauser. 2 outs. We struck him out. So Sape not doing great, not doing terrible. We need some runs, though. Top of the 6th. Ground out, ground out. Here's Figgins. Fly out. So Sape's at 82 pitches. They're at 7, 8, 9. We're going to leave him in. He's due up next inning. 3 up, 3 down. Good job. Here's Uribe leading off for us. Ground out. I think we got a pinch hit here because we got to get something going with the offense. So then in the bottom of the 7th, they're at the top of their order. They got lefty, switch hitter, and then Bagwell righty. I think we'll go with McCutchen. And then Bagwell's up with nobody on and 2 outs. We might leave him in, but otherwise we'll go to a righty. So that'll be our plan. We're going to pinch hit now. Probably Encarnacion, him and Vidal are our top pinch hitters on the bench. So here we go. 1 out. Can we get something going? Fly out to center. There's Orlando Merced, base hit to right. He can kind of steal. He's not great. How's Sheets at holding runners? A little bit below average. We got 2 outs. We're going to just swing away, and we strike out. Okay, so here we go. McCutchen coming into the 9 spot, and we'll go one at a time. So he's facing leadoff hitter Jerminzef. Got him out. Here's Carlos Guillen. Ground out. We'll let him face Bagwell. Fly out to center. Great job by McCutchen. All right, top of the 8th. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Berkman. Switch hitter. We'll go McCutchen, one more guy. Turn him around to the right side. Ground out. So great job by McCutchen. 13 pitches. Hidalgo up a righty. 5, 6, 7. We're going to pull him. Rainey's been one of our best guys. I like him. Wrigley's been even better. I'm feeling Wrigley. We're going to go with him. 1 out. They got two guys on a row, two singles, it looks like, or maybe a walk after a double. Walked him, bases loaded. Catalanato up now. Grounds into a double play, back to the pitcher. Great pitch there by Wrigley. Okay, top of the ninth. They got their closer in now, Craig Grasser. Ridiculous stuff. Got 79 Ks in 62 innings. We're at 6, 7, 8. We need a run. Strikes out Dar. Here's Figgins. Rips it into right for a base hit. Now he can absolutely steal. Grasser's terrible at holding runners. We gotta do it. We gotta take this chance here. So we're gonna send him. And he's in there. All right. So here's Uribe. He's 1 for 3. Base hit can possibly tie it. Strikes him out. We got a pinch hit now. We're gonna go Vidal. 2 outs. Tying run on second. Game 1 of the DS strikes him out. So Grasser striking out the side. He's got electric stuff. Close but no cigar for us in game 1. So let's move on here right away. Have a short memory. Start game 2 here at Houston. Let's see what else happened around the league as we finish today. Let's go back to the playoff coverage. Look at the playoff tree. So the other NL game, St. Louis and Atlanta. St. Louis taking the 1-0 lead. So it looks like AL will probably play today here on our game 2. So they're staggered so that our day off, they're doing game 2. So I don't think I'm going to really make too many changes. It's been a lineup that's worked for us all year. Top of the order was doing great. Petrick was a little cold. Now they do have a lefty in, so I might go Encarnacion. That might be a change that I make instead of either Dar or Erstad. Let's check real quick here. Let's go batting stats, splits versus lefty. And let's check his OPS plus, only an 82. So 100 is league average. Let's go to Erstad versus left, 89. When that's with us. Oh, 81 with us, 107 with Boston, which he had 46 plate appearances. So I think we're going to go with Erstad. We'll go with Erstad here into center. I think we'll go Encarnacion, maybe even in the 5 hole. Split up those lefty righties, and then Figgins. And Uribe had what, a hit or two? Yeah, I think he had 1 hit at least. Let's go back to Uribe. And then we're gonna go, I think, Tom Glavine, the veteran. See if he can get us a win here. Lefty matchup. Then we'll go Miller probably the next game, game 3. Okay, here we go. Looks like their lineup's real similar, basically the same. They have Fernando Tatis, though, in at third now. That's been kind of a on-tune spot, it looks, for them. Not Fernando Tatis Jr., of course, but the original Fernando Tatis. So here we go. First inning, leadoff double. Balked him over to third. And can we get him in? We do, with a little infield hit and air, throwing air, so he gets to second. Petrick there coming through. He had didn't come through with a ribby, but came through with a hit there. He had a couple chances yesterday, and he did not. Now, he can steal. He's a catcher. He can steal, but Carroll is real good at holding runners, so we're not going to do that yet early on here. There we go. Sack fly by Helton. So 2-0 lead. Looks like Petrick moved up. Maybe the AI stole because I went to runners in scoring position. Here's Erstad. Base hit. We got to send him. We do, and he's safe. So a 3-0 lead for us. We're going to just swing away. Base hit that gets over their head and right. It looked like he misplayed that. That's a triple for Figgins. And finally, the inning couldn't have been any better for us. They strike out Uribe, but we make it all the way, almost hit through the order, all the way to pitcher spot, and then 3 up, 3 down now for them in the bottom of the first. So here we go. Glavine is on second somehow. Here's Petrick. Fly out to center. Todd Helton up now with 2 outs. Base hit. Glavine will score. Here's Juan Encarnacion. Strikes out. So a 5-0 lead. They got 1 on, 1 out. Base hit that'll score a run. 5-1. Here's Phil Nevin, and we get out of it. So we're in the top third now. 6, 7, 8. Ground out, ground out. Here's a Uribe. Looks like he knocked a double there, so at least that gets Glavin to not lead off next inning. Maybe he can even hit him in, but he grounds out. Okay. Bottom 3, 8, 9, 1. Steal third on us. So we got one out guy on third, base hit, and they get him in. Carlos Guillen, 2 outs, nothing doing there. So 5-2. Here we go in the fourth, 3 up, 3 down. They got 2 outs and a runner on second. Ground out Frank Catalanato. Helton leading off for us. Ooh, and we got an injury here. Who was it? Was it Uribe? Nope, he's a little fire. It's Darren Erstad. Erstad, moderate, mild oblique strain, out for a week. So with this lead and with them having a lefty, we're going to go Rios, who's not a great hitter, but he's outstanding defensively. And he plays a great center field, and he's better against lefties anyway. So not the worst thing that can happen to us there. Hopefully Figgins can knock him in, but we ground out to short. So they're just hanging around. We got 7, 8, 9. Glavin will face them still. Great job. No one into scoring position. Here's Uribe, who's on fire. Should have been a ground out to short, but another throwing error by them gets to second. So Glavin, who's at 68 pitches, is going to stay into bunt. Bunts one foul. Bunts one foul. We'll let him hit now. Maybe he can get some in play. He walks. Here's Merced up. Line drive. We got 1 out, guys, on first and second. Whitey lines out to, or is it Wally? Whitey. It is Whitey. Whitey lines out to left. Here's Petrick, 2 outs, 2 on, grounds out. So we had something going there, but we couldn't get anything out of it. Glavin to face 2, 3, 4, 3 up, 3 down. Great job, Tommy. And Encarnacion with a solo shot. And then Rios with a solo shot. So I just bashed his hitting, but he hits one out of the yard. Now a walk for Figgins. Pitching change. Guy is a righty, but he's great at holding runners. Chad Durham, really good ratings here for Durham. He's been a great pitcher for them. Last year was their closer, 42 saves. They got Grasser this year, as you saw in game 1. So not looking to steal. We'll let Uribe hit, and he grounds into 2. So should have stolen there, of course. All right, we're at 5, 6, 7. We're leaving Glavin in. He's at 82 pitches. Looks like they got a triple and a run. Little fly out there to the catcher. Here's Tatis, ground out, but gets the run in, so it's 7-4. Bobby Abreu now pinch hitting and nothing doing. So Glavin now at 99 pitches, leading off the 8th. Good time to pinch hit. Tip your cap to him. Great job, Tommy Glavin. Let's go with Lugo. We'll see how he does, because maybe he'll, get a start here, although Uribe not on fire, I guess, anymore, but was on fire. And then in the bottom of the 8th, they're at the top of their order. They got lefty switch righty again. We just went with McCutchen. We might go Pratt. I know Pratt's not a great ERA guy, but we got a 3-run lead. So we'll go Pratt. Here we go. Guys on the corners, 2 outs for Helton. Strikes him out. All right. We'll go Pratt. He's going to be on a short leash. We're going to go with he won't face Bagwell if there's runners on. So we'll go one guy at a time. Strikes out Germenzev. Here's Carlos Guillen. Strikes him out. So we'll leave him in to face Bagwell. Ground out to short. Great job by Pratt. So we're at 5, 6, 7. Strike out. Ground out. And another air, though. Not a ground out, but a grounder. And Carlos Guillen just killing him over there. Says he's a 40 at short. Normally he's better at second. And he's a 60. That's according to my scout. He's killing him. So here's Figgins up. Runner on second. Walked. Intentional walk to get to Uribe. Rips it up the middle. That's going to score him. So that air hurt him. And we got Pratt now. We're up 4. When we go into the bottom of the 9th, they're at switch righty lefty. And I think I haven't set these roles. This was my manager. I don't like using Weaver as a closer. He had one of the higher ERAs in my pen. I had been going with Pont here with 11 saves and sometimes Rainey. I think we're going to go Pont because we're up 4 and maybe more. So we're going to pinch hit here for Pratt. They got a lefty. We'll go Vidal. So 2 on, 1 out. Vidal ground out to second. No double play. 2 outs, Merced strikes out. All right, so 4-run lead. We'll go punt here. He's facing 4, 5, 6. 2 outs, 2 on for Tatis. Walked him. You hate to see that. Now they got the bases loaded, tying run at the plate. Ron Coomer pinch hitting. Strikes him out. Great job, punt. So we even up the series at 1. Tied at 1. They had 3 errors. Darren Erstad, yeah, moderate effect, mild oblique strain. We got a day off now. Let's see how the other playoff series are going. We're tied at 1. Here's a playoff coverage, playoff tree. It's finished today. I'm assuming the AL is going to go. Kansas City with a 2-0 lead over the Sox. The big surprise there. And the Yankees, Mariners, everyone else tied at 1. So here we go. Now we're at home. We're back at home for the next 2. I think that's how it goes in. I think game 5, I would assume, goes back to Houston, I believe, especially them being the higher seed. So they got a righty in, Darryl Kyle. Let's load it up with lefties. Encarnacion, even though he's hitting 167, he's OPS in 833. But we'll go Dar. He's been good for us. Erstad, he's kind of hurt, but I think he can play through that. Moderate. Yeah, that moderate concerns me a little. Let's look here. Says influences all these things minimally. I don't think the drop off is that large to warrant putting him in. If it was a big drop off to the next guy, we would. So instead of Rios, well, you know what? Rios had that home run yesterday. It was against a lefty, but he's great defensively. I like the defense in center field at Coors Field. We're going to leave Rios in. I think we're going to stick with Uribe. He's been doing well. Rios will be our 8-hole hitter because he wasn't a good hitter in the season. We'll go Figgins 6, Dar. We'll break up the 2 lefties here with Petrick. There we go. I like that. That's going to be our order. We'll go Justin Miller. He was slightly better than Jeff Weaver, 13-11 with a 4.20 ERA. Jeff Weaver 4.36 ERA, 13-10. They're real similar, but we're going to go with Miller, and we're facing Darryl Kyle, 16-game winner, 4.91 ERA, kind of a higher ERA. Hopefully we can blow that up here at Mile High at Coors Field. So here we go. Let's start it off. 3 up, 3 down. Great start for us. 2 on and 1 out. Helton up, deep sack fly. That'll get the run in. Here's Dar up. Walks. Got guys on the corners. Dar's a 60 at stealing. What's Kyle at holding runners? 35. We got 2 outs, so I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to take that chance here with 2 outs. So he's not going. I don't want to send him forced. He's just reading it. We got a 1-2 count now. Now we'll let him hit, and he grounds out. Okay. So we got a run out of it. Here's 4, 5, 6 for them. Nothing doing for them. Now we're at 7, 8, 9. Uribe ripping it to the wall in the gap for a triple. Here's Rios, terrible at bunting, so we're not going to do anything sneaky. Hopefully he can get something into play. He does, grounds out to short, gets the run in. So 2-0 us. Here's Tatis to lead it off. Deep fly out to right, and nothing else doing for him. Nothing doing for us. Here's the top of the 4th. Solo shot by Carlos Guillen, and then a Bagwell double. Then a Lance Berkman walk. We better visit the mound. Says he feels fresh. Here's Hidalgo. Pass ball. Guys on second and third. Nobody out. Walks him. Man, really struggling this inning, Miller. We're going to give him, see if he can get out of this. Maybe one more guy. Here's Blauser. Sack fly to center, but it's not a sack fly. We throw him out at the plate. Rios with his great defense. So there's 2 outs now and 2 on. And we use that momentum, fly out to center. Wow. So Miller works out of it. Great job by Rios in center. So here we go. 6, 7, 8. Double there by Uribe. Here's Rios up again. Error by their third baseman. So we score the run, and he gets to second. Man, their defense is killing him. Tatis there. Says he's a 45 defensively, slightly below average. We're going to bunt now with Miller. We'll leave him in. He's 57 pitches in. just had a rough inning, but got out of it. So we'll see if we can get a base hit in and score him. Rips it over the head, another triple, Orlando Merced. And Wally strikes out. So a 4-1 lead for us. They're at 8-9-1. They got 2 outs, guy on second, ground out. So great job, Miller. 3 up, 3 down for us. Now they're at 3-4-5. Nothing doing for them. Here's the bottom of the 6th. Ground out Figgins. Here's a Uribe. Ground out. And Rios. He's been maybe the player of the game so far with the intangibles, just getting on base. I know it was an error, but throwing that guy out at the plate. Big swing of momentum there. So they're at 7-8-9. We're in the top of the 7th. Miller's only at 83 pitches. Let's let him roll. And nothing, no one in scoring position. Great job. Now he's at 97. So if we turn over the pen, we just need the 8th and the 9th. We got Rainey is fresh. I mean, everyone's fresh. I think him leading off. We got a pinch hit. I know he's pitching well, but we're him leading off the inning, and I trust my pen to get 6 outs. So we're gonna go Encarnacion to face the lefty. Roll a check. See if we can get another insurance run. Double by Encarnacion, so the pinch hit paid off. Walk Merced. Walk Whitey. Bases are loaded for Petrick. Deep fly to center. That'll get the run in. Here's Helton. Rips it in the gap in right center. Clears the bases. So a 7-1 lead. I can tell you Miller is happy about that because he might not have been happy coming out of the game. And they get out of that inning. Okay, so bottom or top of the 8th now. I think we got to go to Carter. He's 100%. He's been a great reliever for us. We'll go Carter. Do we want to do any defensive subs like double switch? I don't think so. We got a good defense out there. Dar and Encarnacion. You know, Encarnacion's a little bit better in left. So I think we'll leave in Encarnacion. He did hit that double. So we'll go Carter in for Dar. So Carter's going to pitch. And Encarnacion staying in the game playing left field. So here we go. They're at 2-3-4. Nothing doing. 3 up, 3 down. Okay, we're at 7-8-9. Nothing doing for us. So up 6 now, coming into the 9th. We can maybe save Rainey. Pont just did a good job. Pratt, I think we're going to go to Weaver here. I know he's a higher ERA, but our manager likes him. They like him as a closer. He's not going to be in a save situation. If we get into trouble, we can take him out. So let's see if we want to do any other subs, double switches. Lugo's good defensively. We play good second, but Sean's good there. I think we'll leave it. We don't want to use any more bench guys. So here we go. We're just straight sub Weaver in. They got 2 outs, runner on second, and a fly out to center. Great game for us. Taking the lead 2-1 at home. Just all around clutch plays, great pitching, bullpen doing great. Miller had the shaky inning, but he got out of it. And Rio's making a great play in center. So we're up 2-1. Let's see if KC can sweep. Although they might be on a day off. We might have to wait a day. So it looks like St. Louis is up 2-1. Looks like we got a personal message. We'll move on from this. What do we got? Just that Casimir is still kind of hurt, moderate shoulder inflammation. Okay, so St. Louis up 2-1 as well. Here we go. Final game of the series at home. Hopefully we can win it here, and then we don't have to go back to Houston. So they got Rob, is it? Yeah, Ryan Nye, 3.56 ERA during the year. Only 86 innings pitched. I don't know if they used him more as a reliever or a starter, but good ERA. We're gonna definitely go Jeff Weaver. Safe. It will be good to go if we go back to Houston for a game 5. So we're going Jeff Weaver. Let's see, defensively. I think we're gonna leave Encarnacion, and he's doing great. We're gonna go with Dar. But I guess that means we'll go Darin for Rios, which I'm fine with. Rios Didn't do a great job hitting. He is great defensively. We're going to look at the potential of putting him in late in the game if we got the lead. But we're going to go offense here. Encarnacion been hitting well. I like this top of the order. Encarnacion 5 to break up the lefties. Dar, Figgins, and we're going to stay with Uribe. He's been on fire. We might even hit him 7, Figgins 8. So, Figgins has been cold here in the playoffs. Might go Lugo. He's better defensively at second. Give him a shot. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Mix of defense and hitting. Looks like their lineup is basically the same, I think, as last game. So here we go. Can we win it at home? Up 2-1, or can Houston push a game 5 to go back to their place? Ryan Nye versus Jeff Weaver. 3 up, 3 down for Houston. We got guys on the corner. Man, we've been starting these games well. Guys on the corners, no outs. Petrick grounds into 2, but we do get the run in. So we're up 1-0. Now they got 2 on, nobody out. Strikes out Jeff Blauser. Strikes out Phil Nevin. Bobby Abreu pinch hitting. Singles to left, but they don't send him. Now the pitcher spots up. So we walk him in. I was going to say they should have sent him, but we walk the pitcher. So Weaver now strikes out Tony. So not a great inning, but we do get out of it unscathed with just 1 run, that is. So here we go. Dar on second. Uribe up with 1 out. Fly out to center. Lugo up. Grounds out to third. So they're at 2-3-4. Leadoff double by Guillen. Strikes out Bagwell. We're striking a lot of guys out, Weaver. Got 4 Ks and 2 1/3. Here's Berkman. Deep fly to center. Doesn't get him over. Hidalgo up with 2 outs. Ground out to first. Didn't want to pitch around him early in the game for that. So here's Weaver leading it off in the third. 3 up, 3 down. They got 2 guys on and 1 out. They've been getting a lot of guys on. Here's Nye, the pitcher spot. He's going to bunt. Gets him over. We're up to the top of the order. Tony, I don't like this situation. He's a former Rocky. He's 0 for 2, but we're going to let Weaver face him. Deep fly to center. We make the play. All right, so tied at 1 still. We got 3-4-5. Uribe up with 2 on and 2 out. Ground out to first. So they're at 2-3-4. Got Bagwell on second. 1 out. Fly out to center. That gets Bagwell over to third. Here's Hidalgo. Runner on third. 2 outs. Blauser up next. Hit 246 this year. Hidalgo hit over 300 with 24 jacks. We're going to pitch around him. I'm not going to put him on, but he gets a hit anyway. So that gives him the lead. Here's Blauser, and we get out of it. So they take the lead 2-1. It's hard to imagine a game in Coors Field is going to end 2-1. Here's Lugo, our 8-hitter, grounds out to reaches on an error. Should have grounded out, but reaches on an error. Houston's killing themselves defensively. So here's Weaver. Tough spot here. He's a sack bunt. He's an 80 at sack bunt. So I think that he's going to get it down. We could even steal him, then bunt. What's not Nye's great at holding runners. We're just going to bunt him over, and that'll give him a chance to stay in maybe another inning. He's facing 6, 7, 8. So ball 1, ball 2. Let's go 1 pitch at a time now. So we'll let's let him try to bunt again. 2-0 count. Bunts it foul. They try to pick us off. Nothing doing. Bunts that foul. We're still going to try to bunt because I don't want to ground into a double play. And he strikes out. Shoot. All right. So I thought he was going to get it down, but he didn't. Here's Merced up. Runner on second now for Whitey. Pass ball. Moving over to third. And a base hit. Big hit there by Whitey. So it scores the run. Here's Petrick up with 2 outs and a runner on first, and nothing doing. So Weaver's going to stay in. 73 pitches. They're at 6, 7, 8, and gets out of it. No one reaching scoring position. So he finally had a good inning there, a clean inning. Now we're in the bottom of the 6th. Helton leading off. Nothing doing for Helton, but Encarnacion's on second. Dar flies out to center. Here's Uribe. And get out of here. That does. Home run to left, Juan Uribe. So we take the lead 4-2. Here's Lugo up now. 2 outs, nobody on. and he rips it in the gap for a double. So now Weaver's at 84 pitches. He's got the lead. If we turn over the pen, we got to go 7, 8, 9. We are very fresh in the pen. Runner in scoring position, so I think we're going to pinch hit here. You know, I know he just had that good inning, but he's been shaky all game. We're fortunate to only have given up 2 so far. I'm going to pinch hit with Vidal. Fly pops it up to short. Okay, so top of their order, they got the lefty. We're going to do what we did a couple games ago. We're going to go McCutchen. And if he gets 2 outs in a row, we'll let him face Bagwell. Fly out to right. There's 1. Here's Guillen. Fly out to left. So 2 outs for Bagwell. We'll let him face him. And what happened there? Reaches on an air. He gets to second. So should have been an out. Good job by McCutchen. He's thrown 5 pitches. We're going to let him face Berkman, the switch hitter. Hit him from the right side, and he grounds out to second. Great job by McCutchen. So top of the order now for us. Here's Helton with a runner on second. They're going to intentionally walk him. Encarnacion fly out to center. So couldn't get anything there. Still up 2. They're at 5, 6, 7. They got Hidalgo leading off. We're going to go with a righty. So Rainey, he's been one of our best relievers. He's 100% fresh. I think we got to go with him, and then we'll close her by committee. Either probably Pont, but we can't think ahead too much. We're going to go Rainey for now. Just enter him straight in, and nothing doing for them. Great job. I maybe could have double switched, gone in Diaz in for Encarnacion, but now we're up to bat. So Dar leading it off, fly out to center. Here's Uribe, ripping it in the gap, staying hot, double for Uribe. Here's Lugo now with Uribe on second, grounds out to short, doesn't get him over. So Rainey's up. We're going to pinch hit. Sean is we do have Erstad, who's a lefty. He's still kind of hurt for 2 days, but we'll pinch hit with him. It affects hitting minimally. He's a lefty. And then now coming in to the next inning, they're going to have 9-hole pinch hitter and then 1-2. We're going to go, I think, with Pont. He's just been pretty solid for us all year. He's got 11 saves. That's what we're going to do. See if we can get another insurance run. Erstad strikes out. All right. So now do we want to, I think we want to put in Rios. Let's do it defensively. Encarnacion in center is only a 35. He's not good in center. So I think, or we could go, we'll put him to left. He's a little better in left than Dar. We'll go Rios into center. And then we're going to go with Pont here in the pitcher spot, hitting 9th. Okay. So here we go. They got Luis Gonzalez, lefty, pinch hitting. He's got to be old, 36. Let's see if Pont can get through these lefties. And he does, 3 up, 3 down. So we clinch the DS. Great job by the Rockies. That's the furthest we've made it now in this sim. Second year of making the playoffs, and we advance to the LCS. I'm going to do that as a separate sim because just for time purposes, this one's gone a little while. So that'll be the next sim. But Weaver, great job. 7 hits, 1 walk in 6 innings. They seemed like they had a decent amount of traffic, but K'd 4 guys, only gave up 2. And I would say one of the stories, unfortunately for the Astros, of this division series was their terrible defense. A lot of errors letting us on base. And we pitched extremely well for being the Rockies, especially for a couple home games. So we end up winning 4-2. We did have 2 errors, but they had a costly one. And that's the series. So let's see what happens here. We'll finish up the DS. We'll see who else is advancing. So Cardinals and Braves tied at 2. Cardinals are the World Series champs. Braves are the best team in baseball this year. So we'll have an extra day of rest. Here we go. Finishing the series out are the Yankees, going 3-1 over the Mariners. So that's a bit of an upset, although their record wasn't way better. The Mariners' record wasn't way better. What were the Yankees here? Standings. 93 wins versus 96. So that would have been a close one. Who do the Yankees got? We've looked at the Mariners before. They're solid. Yeah, Yankees. That's right. They signed Vaughn a while back. They still have Bernie. They've had him all along. Jeter, of course. Um, they got Alfonso not too long ago, a couple years back. Travis Fryman, Hideki Matsui, but they don't have him over here in the starting lineup. But I'm sure he's playing a lot. He's a rookie now for them. Yeah, real good. 28 jacks, hit slug 540. So Yankees moving on. Let's see if it'll be White Sox with the best. They had the best record in baseball, right? No, best record in the AL. Braves with the best record in baseball. White Sox with 104 wins. Braves with 111. So uh, looks like NL is done. It's going to be us versus the Braves. I guess it is what it is. I guess that's better than the defending world champion Cardinals, but the Braves are solid. We did play them earlier in the season, the last time we played them, and I think they got us pretty good. But we made it this far. That's exciting. We'll give it our best. And then we got KC upsetting the White Sox. So Royals and Yankees, Braves, Cardinals. So stay tuned for the next video. That will be the LCS. Thanks for watching.